What's up, YouTube? Welcome. My name is Angie, and this reading is for the week. So this is for Monday through Friday, January 11th through Friday, January 15th, 2021. Let's see what we got to look forward to this beautiful week, Monday through Friday. Let's see. All right, so what do we need to know for this week, Monday through Friday? January 11th through the 15th. 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 Let's see. What do we got? Ooh, we've got two. Oh, we've got Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. We also have Four of Pentacles. And what else? Give me some more information. What else this week? What else do we need to know? Maybe 11 through Friday, the 15th. Oh, we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so got a lot of interesting cards here. Oh, underlying Ten of Pentacles. I love that one. Okay, so this week, okay, so usually with the Queen of Cups, she is someone who is usually in tune with her emotions. Cups are all about emotions, feelings, how we express our feelings. Are we wearing our heart on our sleeve? Are we being overly emotional? So because this is in reverse, that's where the overly emotions, are we in tune? How are we feeling? Are we keeping our emotions in? Okay. I'm really feeling and sensing that there's a possibility that maybe we're not expressing our emotions and how we're actually truly feeling. We might be keeping them inward. We're swallowing our emotions potentially, or we're not allowing ourselves to express those feelings. Okay. Or maybe we're having negative emotions. There's a potential here of maybe not feeling emotionally stable or just kind of emotionally okay? Now, what I would like to say is that I'm sensing and feeling with the second card here, because we have the Four of Pentacles, which is next, okay? And so we might be feeling emotional and sort of emotionally maybe, distraught or on the inside. We're feeling a certain way about money, okay? Pentacles are all about money, monetary things, physical things. So there's a potential here that we're feeling very emotional, concerned around money. Maybe maybe we're still struggling. Maybe we don't know how we're going to pay our bills. We're sort of holding on to our money. Or we're holding on to something that's very emotional. Okay. This doesn't necessarily mean that, just because it's Pentacles, this is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. So there's a potential here that we're feeling, very sort of maybe emotionally distraught concerning money, or something that we're hanging on to. We're hanging on to something that maybe we necessarily, can't really, maybe it doesn't need to be hold on to. Maybe we need to let that go. Okay. So it's stability here. There's something, Four is all about stability. So this could be, yes, like, okay, I only have so much money in the bank. I really don't know how I'm going to afford these things or these bills or this stuff or whatever is going on here. So it's like you don't want to spend, you're hanging on. We're emotionally going inward and we're hanging on. These are two kind of, with this being, in reverse, I do see this as a very internal emotional thing that we're going through. Maybe we're trying to, we're working on our emotions concerning money, or emotions involving on hanging on to something for dear life. We just don't want to let it go. Okay. And so it is concerning, I would say, home, family, relationships. It's very, stable, stability, comfort, very earthly things. Okay. So there is a potential here that, we're hanging on way too tight, and we need to sort of loosen that grip and understand that, yes, we're emotional about it, but hanging on to it, we just don't want to let go. So that's where when we have the Emperor, when the Emperor comes in, the Emperor is like that father energy. Okay. So when he's upright, he's the one who, you know, he gets things done. He's the father. He's very, I don't want to say like strict, but he understands how to get things done, and he can get things done in an orderly fashion. And so, you know, there's a potential here, okay, that, you know, we're feeling like a certain kind of way. Maybe we're angry. Maybe we're falling into some negative patterns, some negative self-doubt, you know, negative talk here. This is also, this is very interesting because we have like a balance of feminine, masculine energy in reverse here. Okay. Now, the Emperor, because this is a major arcana, okay, I would say this is more, there's a little bit more like masculine things happening here. So yes, we're emotional, okay, but, you know, there's a potential here that, you know, maybe this is like a pattern that we've had in our history, in our family line, and this is sort of like, you know, reflecting upon how your relationship is with your father. Okay. Or there's certain qualities of your dad that you are sort of outplaying in this. Okay. But this could also be internal, an internal struggle. Okay. Whatever this is, it's like there's a struggle here between how we're feeling and action that we want to take. I always think about the Emperor and the father energy of being like in control and taking charge and taking action and, you know, having a plan, you know? And so this is sort of really saying, well, you know, maybe there's, you know, we're struggling, you know, we're struggling internally with being able to make things happen and moving things forward. And maybe we've been feeling like this for, you know, maybe for a while now. So maybe this is a pattern that is coming up. Okay. So what's happening is interesting here because, like I said, we have the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. So we have that sort of like balanced of upside down internal masculine and feminine energy, you know, and the Four of Pentacles is like, you know, we're hanging on for dear life. We're hanging on. We don't want to let go, you know, but it's like in order for us to move on and move forward and to grow, we have to let go. So maybe there's a potential, I don't know why this is coming to mind, so I'm going to say this. Maybe there's a potential here that we're used to doing something in a certain way, okay? We're used to doing things in a certain way. And so now we're being forced, or I should say we're being encouraged, okay, in some way, shape, or form in our life that we have to sort of let go of those old belief systems or old ways of doing things, or those it's like the lack mindset. We need to allow ourselves to let go of that in order for us to move into the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Now, if you guys watched the weekend reading, Ten of Pentacles was in this weekend reading on this past Saturday and Sunday, the 9th and 10th. Okay. So this card is fucking amazing. Okay. Pardon my French, but, you know, this is an awesome, awesome, awesome card. And this is upright, you know? So really, it's like we're having a little bit of an internal struggle of, you know, emotions and maybe you know, like taking action. We're not really sure where to take action. Maybe we're still trying to figure things out, you know? It's the second week of January, you know? So it's like, you know, don't beat yourself up about it. You know, but we need to internally understand that there's certain things that we're being encouraged and we're being asked to let go of. And once we allow ourselves to let go instead of hanging on to this stuff, that's when we're able to free up room and space and be in control of our emotions and be able to take action and allow ourselves the freedom and the time and you know, the growth to occur. Okay, and the necessary changes that we need to make within ourselves, okay, in order to achieve mastery, you know? Mastery, life-sustaining, full abundance. This is like retirement, you know? This is retirement. This is also, it's possibility of money, you know, that you didn't even know that, you know, just money that you didn't necessarily earn that could be coming in. Okay. But this is also setting yourself up for your future, for your lineage, setting up your family to be abundant after you're gone. Okay. So this is like royalties, you know, this is royalties. This is, I don't want to say winning the lottery. I mean, the chances of getting struck by lightning are greater than winning the lottery, but hey, there's always a chance. Okay. So this is a very, very abundant card. Okay. So this is like what we're working towards. This is saying, hey, you know, like keep your attitude and keep your emotions and your minds and your thought process on this and building a solid future. Having that retirement, having that beautiful abundance and family and everything that you could ever want in your life. It's like, this is what we're working towards. This is like the American dream right here. Okay. This is the American dream. Okay. And I know there's no white picket fence here, but this is retirement. This is, you know, like I said, this is setting foundations and setting something for the future that is going to withstand past your lifetime. Okay. So really, you know, we can't come from a place of lack and holding on. Okay. Now this is stability. So it's like our stability and our comfort. Okay. Our comfort is really being challenged this week. Okay. So we're having to really, you know, and possibly our bank accounts. Okay. I'm right there with you. Okay. So this is really saying, hey, we can't have that. Oh, you know, I don't want to let that go. Oh, I don't want to, oh, there goes more money. Oh, well, you know, I'm going to hang on to that. No, we have to be, you know, it's a mindset. Okay. So also pentacles are very earthly. So this is saying, you know, in a practical way, we have to be practical. Okay. So if you are like unpractically, sorry if I just made that up, but unpractically, it's almost like saying, how do I want to express the way that I'm feeling this emotion? It's almost as if like we're hanging on to something that is so like from the outside, other people could say, well, like, why are you thinking that way? Or why are you hanging on to that? You know, so it's really taking a hard look at ourselves on the inside and saying, okay, well, what are we hanging on to that really isn't what we should be holding on to still? We need to let go of whatever this is. We need to let go of this. We need to, yes, we're being practical. Yes, we're being safe. Yes, but we're being overly safe. We're being overly safe. We're being, you know, overly, it's like this is a mindset of lack. You know, so yes, we're trying to practically come into this, okay, abundance, you know, monetarily, physically, you know, setting things for our future, okay, and being able to have what we want and spend what we want and not have to worry about, you know, our families, okay, and setting something up for the future, okay. But right now, we can't be hanging on to things or these old ways that we've been doing them because it's not working for us. Okay. So we're doing a lot of internal sort of, you know, we're feeling a certain way. So it's, you know, we're emotionally internalizing what we're hanging on to. And we're also, I feel like, emotionally internalizing, like, what is it that sort of like we don't want to come out of our comfort zones where we want to take some action. It's finding this balance of this feminine and masculine energy, you know, seeking this balance where we're internally, you know, going through our emotions and where we want to take action. You know, it's that balance of these two. Okay. And so, you know, it's let's not hang on to things that aren't going to be fruitful to our future. We have to let go in order to be able to get to the 10 of Pentacles. You know? So, and I do feel like this is something that is potentially that we know that we hang on to. Maybe it's not, maybe there's something that, we need to sort of sit and we need to ask ourselves when it comes to comfort and stability in our lives, What am I hanging on to out of comfort? You know, where in my life, you know, am I hanging on to this relationship out of comfort? Am I not wanting to let go because it's just easier to stay than it is to leave, even though I'm not happy? Am I hanging on to every single penny that I have, even though I have more than enough? I'm coming from this mindset of lack, or, you know, it's like, what am I not, what is it that I'm hanging on to that is blocking me from further progression and growth? Okay, so ask yourselves those things, you know, and let's really find that balance in sort of, we're internalizing these things. Okay, there's still a lot of like shedding, and there's a lot of what would I like to say? There's a lot of energy still from the eclipses that we've had, that we're going through this, you know, this still, we're dealing with the sort of like internal purging of things. Okay. And so that's where this comes into play, of that balance of that masculine, feminine energy. And, you know, what is it that we need to let go of? We need to release the control. Okay. All right. Any last information for this week? Is there any last information that we need to know? Okay, this one's hanging out. We have protection here. So, but this is in reverse. Okay, so this is really saying, hey, you know, what is it that we need to? Is there a potential here that we that we're shielding ourselves from something? You know, that's what I think of when I see this protection card. You know, it's like a shield. It's like, what are we not willing, you know, it all comes back to sort of that hanging on to things, because we're hanging on to this because I feel safe and I feel comforted and I feel protected. And if I let this relationship go, then I'm not going to feel safe. I'm not going to feel comfort. It's putting me out into the unknown that I just don't, it's like, you know, it's sort of like chaos is kind of the term that's coming to my mind. So this is really saying, like, you know, where are we needing to protect ourselves? Where is there resistance to, maybe, you know, where we need to allow ourselves to understand that we are safe and protected, even though we're not willing to let go. You know, this could be thoughts and ideas as well, you know. So I really feel this is a very internal time that we're all reflecting, and, you know, it's a very chaotic time in the world, well, especially here in the United States with the election shenanigans and chaos and everything that's happening with that. But this is also, you know, I really don't want to go down that road, so I'm not going to, but it's, you know, let's allow ourselves to maintain and keep a focus on this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so in order to get to the Ten of Pentacles, we need to focus on what it is that we're hanging on to that we have to let go of. So, you know, let's let go of these, you know, we're feeling very stable and comforted and grounded, and we're deeply rooted, and this is the way it is, and this is how we do things, and this is how it's always been. Well, you know what, my beautiful people, times are changing. And so we're shaking these things up, and we have to allow change to come in order for us to step into and out of our comfort zone. Okay. And maybe we're feeling a little bit scared here, but we are headed to better times. Okay. And we are headed to, you know, something absolutely magical and beautiful, and to more money, more stability, more comfort, if you would just allow yourself to let go of this stability in order to get through to this stability, which is a lot better, if you ask me, because you don't look too happy. All right, you guys, I love you all. I will see you on the next video. Have a beautiful week. And like I said, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the freaking rest, and I'll see you all next time, okay? I love you all. Namaste. Bye for now.